Premier League champions Arsenal reportedly agree $97 million deal to sign England international. Arsenal have reportedly agreed a deal to sign England international defender Ezri Konsa from Premier League rivals Aston Villa. Premier League champions Arsenal are set to land Konsa in a $97 million odd transfer, according to widespread reports in the UK. Arsenal had long been linked with the move for the 28-year-old, who emerged as a top defensive target heading into the 2026-27 season. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal wanted to add a versatile defender who can play right back and center back, with William Saliba sidelined due to a back injury and Jurrien Timber still weeks away as he aims to overcome a groin injury. Now, Konsa, who featured for England at the 2026 FIFA World Cup in North America, is set to land at the Emirates Stadium ahead of the club's title defense. Konsa was a key part of Villa's UEFA Europa League winning campaign last season, making 48 appearances across all competitions, scoring twice. He joined Villa in 2019 and has made almost 300 appearances for the Premier League outfit. Konsa is set to become Arsenal's fifth signing, after making Piero Hincapie's loan move from Bayer Leverkusen permanent before recruiting goalkeeper Ilan Meslier, Christos Tzolis and Bruno Guimaraes. Arsenal start their Premier League season at home to promoted Coventry City on Saturday. Ezri Konsa transfer news. Arsenal agree deal with Aston Villa to sign England defender Ezri Konsa has 2 years remaining on his Aston Villa contract. Arsenal also held an interest in Jarell Quansah, but look set to move for Konsa. Arsenal currently have William Saliba and Jurrien Timber out injured. Arsenal have agreed a £51 million deal to sign Ezri Konsa from Aston Villa. The Premier League champions have been looking for a new defender, with William Saliba out for an extended period of time and Jurrien Timber also sidelined with a long-term groin problem. Arsenal looked into a potential deal for Bayer Leverkusen's Jarell Quansah, but have chosen to advance with the move for his England teammate Konsa. Both players have a similar profile and can play at right back and centre back. Villa had initially held out for £60 million, with Arsenal hoping to pay much less, but the two clubs found a compromise on Thursday to strike a deal for the 28-year-old. Konsa must be registered by midday on Thursday to be available for Arsenal's Premier League opener against Coventry, live on Sky Sports, on Friday. If not ready for this weekend, Konsa could make his Premier League debut for Arsenal at Aston Villa, live on Sky Sports Monday Night Football on August 31st. Villa boss Unai Emery had given the England international and his other players that reached the late stages of the World Cup an extended, 4-week break after the tournament. Konsa has not yet featured for Aston Villa in pre-season as a result, missing the Super Cup and Saturday's friendly with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Villa, meanwhile, have an interest in Tosin Adarabioyo at Chelsea as a potential replacement for Konsa. Chelsea are now ready to listen to offers for Tosin, who also has interest from Marseille, Benfica, and Sevilla. If there's one thing you need to know about Mikel Arteta, it's that he loves players that win duels. Nobody was better at it than Ezri Konsa last season. The England international won more duels on the ground than any other Premier League player last season, finishing quite some distance ahead of his nearest challengers Virgil van Dijk and Gabriel, who looks set to be his teammate next season. Arsenal are in need of defensive reinforcement this summer, with both William Saliba and Jurrien Timber both out injured, so need a player who can cover both right back and center back roles. The Gunners do have Christian Mosquera and Ben White as cover in those roles, and both performed well in the Community Shield win over Manchester City, but the latter has a difficult injury record over the last 2 seasons. Arsenal also saw the importance of having good depth at right back when Mosquera was forced to start the Champions League final with PSG out of position, which then resulted in the young Spaniard conceding a penalty. Should a move for Konsa be completed, Arsenal have filled an important part of their team and would be very close to completing their transfer window from an incomings point of view. Can they find the forward player they have been looking the whole window for? Arteta is excited to keep building Arsenal after their Premier League win, vowing to make them the best club in the world. It's certainly the ambition of the club and the owners to be the best club in the world, he told Sky Sports at a Premier League launch event ahead of their Friday night opener against Coventry, Live on Sky. In order to do that, you need the best facilities, the best stadium, the best supporters, and you need the best squad and the best players in the world. Those are the ones that win you football matches and the ones that can be decisive when it matters. That's what we try to build with the actual players that we have, and with the players that we want to sign to make the difference for Arsenal. Arsenal go into the season as outright favourites to retain their title, with that status further underlined by their comfortable 3-0 win over Manchester City in Sunday's Community Shield. Arteta, however, says he is more than comfortable with the position of being the frontrunners.